All right, so as you can see, we are all cleaned up and time to take it all apart. Time to take off this floor to see if it's possibly my adjustments are bad on the brakes. See, they really don't engage. I'm gonna have to track it down exactly where they're at. From what I'm knowing is that there's 2 brake bands that go per clutch setup. So I need to, if I'm gonna have to end up doing this, I'm gonna have to take apart these 2 sections, possibly. Still nothing's for sure yet, but for now, the covers, the seats, everything like that needs to come off for me to see what exactly I'm working with here. So let's go. Okay, so now that we got the seat off, kind of have a visual of what's actually going on here. I think I'm gonna have to take off this seat frame deal too, maybe? Not sure, maybe I won't have to. So, but I gotta take this skid plate off though. But as you can see, pull this lever, this one moves in here. Now it looks like it's barely moving. So maybe it needs just an adjustment or it needs new brake bands. We'll try to adjust it first and then we'll take it apart later. Let's check it out. Found an old key. Sweet, now I have an extra spare. Nice. So here I'm just pretty much assuming, I don't know, I'm just assuming that when these levers, see, when you pull on this lever, try to go this way. All right, so when you pull on this lever, see how it moves that? Now I'm assuming right here in the back, this is where it disengages the clutch, right? Now right here, I'm just gonna take a wild guess. But I think that when I pull this lever, see where it spins that? Right here. I think that's the brake band. Now see how much it kind of works, kind of doesn't. Now on this side, let me see where that, get a better view for you here. Okay, so see that? Here, it doesn't even turn it at all. Now I'm assuming the clutch gets disengaged, I think. But here, it doesn't even spin it at all. And I'm gonna try to adjust it, see what happens, if it actually can pull it. But whether it's gonna fix it or not, I don't know. But we'll try it. Looks like the adjustments are right here. That bolt is welded and that bolt is welded. That means that you spin the welded bolts and it twists the whole shaft, I guess you can call it, and it will move it in either direction. Let's try it. You can see it kind of pulling it. It already feels like it's got resistance on it. Now I feel like there's already a little bit of brake. Appears to be having resistance now. So I think I've over adjusted because this one seems to be locked up. That one works when engaged. So I think I need to loosen this one up again because it seemed like it wasn't going anywhere, but I think I overdid this side. So watch this. Not doing anything. This one completely doesn't engage. If I lock up this side, All right, so I did not get to get the brakes to work. So what I did, because I think the brakes are jammed on it or are completely bald, this side is completely stuck. The brake band looks like it doesn't even engage at all. So what I did is just align it to where the clutch engages and disengages. That's it. That's all I do for turning now, is clutch engages and disengages. That's it. There's no brake bands, there's no brakes on it. It's all just clutch. So if it starts rolling down a steep hill, it'll just continue rolling down a steep hill. But other than that, it turns. So from the other video, I don't know if you remember or not, but I had the old small batteries down in here. So I'm actually going to replace it with these. So just bought new batteries for this thing. Let's try to give them a decent spot to where we don't have to worry about them anymore. No more unhooking and hooking these. All right. So position them. A little plastic thing. So if you remember earlier how I had the old batteries in here, and these were pretty much stacked on top of 2x6s, and then the other set of batteries were here. I pretty much relocated the new batteries where the old ones were, and I think I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. All right, so I've been trying to take this stump out for the last 30 minutes, and it's just crazy. I'm trying to pretty much do is keep cutting around and breaking the roots, but look at the size of these things. This dozer is definitely not strong enough for a job like this, so it's just going to be extremely time consuming because it's what I'm going to use, man. I mean, look at this beauty. She cleaned up so good, works real good, but yeah, she's just not strong enough to really break these roots. Just kind of hits them, cuts them a little bit, but it'll take a lot longer than I was hoping. It'll get the job done. All right, so after coming back to it a couple times, this is about as far as I got with the stump. It's just not, I even tried burning it, but it's just not getting deep enough, see, around the edges to really pick up those roots. So it is steering, it's turning, it's doing everything I need it to do, but it's just too small. It's just not strong enough to tear up the really big roots on the bottom. So that's pretty much the only issue I'm having. Other than that, runs like a dream.